Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Hollis. We are here. And here again. It's your girl Simulation Princess. I did change my name from Sims 2 to Simulation because Sims 2 be giving me problems, y'all. And this week I've just been riddled with, honestly, with anxiety. And say it with me, anxiety has no place in my life. Repeat after me. Anxiety has no place in my life, and that's on God, and that's on period. So I'm like, you know what brings joy in a moment of anxiety? Sims 2, period. Sorry. This is my happy place. This is what's fun for me, storytelling and creating, being creative. So I did a couple things. This lot might look a little bit different to you, and that's because we are still in Hollis, of course. We're right beside the park, across the street from the student center. But this is not the mega mansion that you're familiar with. And that's simply because the lot was way too big. You guys, the lot was too big. So I could not play the lot. I would crash constantly. When I would load, it would be pink soup in 3 seconds. Like, no, the lot was huge. It was the biggest lot option in the lot bin there. So I quickly had to remake the lot. So I did remake our Hollis campus. You guys, look how sweet these butterflies are. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I tried to keep it as similar as possible. So let me just give you a quick rundown. When you walk in, we still have that same style of lobby. I just added some paintings. I added these windows here. I don't like them. We're gonna get rid of it. So this is the lobby, and it's just our beautiful style. Y'all remember that Hollis's mascot is a lion. We still have the trophy cases. When you go to your left, the dining room, I won't do it that way. And I just redid it. Same chair, same table, a nice aristocrat painting, some school memorabilia. Yep. And then when you go this way, it's the same style as last time. We have the area where they can do their recycling and throw out their stuff, and they have all their schedules, you know, Tuesdays recycling, Wednesdays compost. On this side, we have another table just with a bunch of student things that you would find. And then on this lovely side, we have the actual kitchen itself, and the kitchen is really nice. We have our magazines. These were there last time, and I just imagine that the school has a subscription and they just bring out different types of magazines for the students to learn how to cook. I noticed that my textures are very low. I don't know why. I don't know. But if that's going to prevent it from crashing, I'm not going to complain. So I don't know why. Let's just keep going. Yeah, we have this sink. I added a microwave, and I added a mixer. Over here we have these little bits and bobs here. And yep, this is the kitchen / dining space, the lobby. And then this is the, I guess, more functional space. So same bookshelves, just positioned differently. And these are, again, functional book stacks. So you can actually just use them here and read. We have some clutter here. And then over here, this is where all the Sims right now are rushing to do their term papers because freshman semester 1 is about to be over. Don't mind this time here. I'm kind of just playing by my own rules. And I have a whole video on how I kind of pace my game and what mods I use. So go ahead and check out that. So the girlies are like rushing to get these term papers in. It's 9 a.m. and they're lined up. That's how you know. Ramona, on the other hand, right here, our lovely girly, she is over studying as per usual, and so she's actually going to head to the kitchen and we will meet her there later. Athena's like, girl, you're done already? Help me. On this side, I've added in some workout mats because I felt like some of them do have fitness desires, and so that makes sense. And same stereo, and then we have like a little towel rack with some stretching tutorials, I guess. And then on this side, same couches, same lights, and it's just where they watch TV and do their thing. So this is essentially the condensed version of my Hollis main hall that you all are familiar with. Everything's similar enough that it shouldn't feel weird to play here. And then upstairs, y'all, I did not have the energy to do nobody's dorm because think about how beautifully I edited their dorms, and I decorated and I added all their things. I decorated everyone's dorm with clutter, with everything. So I'm not doing that again. So they get a bed and they get a dresser, and that's about it for now because who knows? Who knows? This game is so unpredictable. I did do some work with the washroom, nothing crazy. Let me show you guys. I did add these really nice sinks that I really like, a little basket. Maybe it's their laundry basket, a little bit of skincare, you know, this kind of vibe. And then they just have their washrooms on one side and then their communal showers on the other side. So the washroom's pretty, but I'm not going to decorate these. Maybe graduating class of 2025 because hopefully by then there'll be technology where we can actually play the Sims 2 without all this ruckus. So Ramona woke up and she wants to learn how to make avocado egg sandwiches. So we're going to have her serve her breakfast, avocado recipes, avocado egg sandwiches. You might notice that I do have, and it's kind of a work in progress, a custom food menu here. So like have breakfast, avocado recipes, and then I put all my avocado recipes here, and that's really with SimPE, and I'll do a tutorial on how I did that, but I followed Tea Addicts. Yeah, she didn't even have to cook it. The fridge just comes with avocado. It just comes with it, so that's perfect. But she's so nice. All the girls are studying hard, but she already finished her term paper. She's doing quite well in her philosophy major, so she decided to come here and cook everybody some, she didn't really cook it, but grab everybody some avocado and egg sandwiches. So today we're going to play with Ramona and look at her closely. You can see that one of her wants is to be best friends with Daniel. And her and Daniel had some interesting history. Danny, he was our sim of last episode. Remember, he's Kukwa's brother. Danny and her used to kind of send 480 text messages, and they used to be cool, like on the brink of a relationship. And then he kind of just had a sudden change of heart, and he started ignoring her and started being distant, and she doesn't understand why. And she wants to have that relationship, even if they're not together. Honestly, she won't accept if they're not together. That's what she wants. She is a bit unstable. Again, my textures are very low. I'm sure it's something in the settings, but honestly, I'm just grateful to play the game. So far, it hasn't crashed. This is the longest I've gone in a long time. Her traits are unstable, proper, and a diva. So an interesting set of traits. Oh, interesting. You guys remember Professor Rodney. Professor Rodney from our second episode, I gave him a little makeover. He is actually here at the dorms. You guys remember Tiana showed up to the party with Professor Rodney. So let's have them come and talk. Let's greet him. Naturally, let's not greet him. She has a lot of wants here. Influence someone, influence someone, influence someone. She definitely gives student body president vibes. Oh, you're gonna meet him in your, okay, she'll probably change when she goes outside. I was like, you're gonna meet him in your outside clothes, your inside clothes, sorry. She's like, hi, professor. He's like, Tiana, good to see you. Do you need a second to change? She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, professor. I definitely need a second to change. So we're gonna have her just like step inside, girl. Okay, he's following. Okay, he's going to excuse himself. Perfect. And we're just gonna change with our Gussy Up mod because I don't have time. Gussy Up, change into everyday. And y'all, let me give you a moment to see. Look at Tiana's so cute outfit. I can't speak English, so that's gonna have to do. I recolored these sweatshirts, as you know. I gave her this cute shirt and these boots because the weather is getting a bit crisp. Okay, it's getting a little cold, but obviously I'm gonna change her bottoms eventually. But she's milking it for now. Doesn't she look so pretty? Professor Rodney, I had no idea you were coming by. Athena, you're done. Oh, he didn't like that, you guys. What does this mean? The storyline is taking me all over the place and I'm confused. Athena defeated the twin demons of procrastination and distraction to finish a term paper. I'm so proud of you, girl. So she's like, oh, professor, like, good of you to stop by. And he's like, Tiana, I was expecting you at office. You asked me to be a part of my research and you didn't show up. She's like, oh, she's like, Amy, you're done your term paper. She's like, actually, what happened is, there was a issue with our plumbing. I have no clue. She's like, there was an issue, and he's like, oh, with your heating. And she's like, exactly. He's like, it feels pretty warm in here to me. He is not feeling it. So she's like, actually, professor, some of the students thought it was peculiar that you attended one of our events, our student events. You know, that party that happened last. She's like, what's the professor doing here? You know, that party that happened. He was like, Tiana, you asked me to come. She's like, I know. I asked you to come, but I didn't think you would actually come. Let's have her talk again. And so he's like, Tiana, you showed me that you were interested and wanted to be a part of the research I'm doing. I don't want anything. What business would I have at a children's party? She's like, oh, okay. Look at her over there. I think that we'll just excuse ourselves and we'll say, you know what, Prof, I'll see you at the lab. I think you're a bit inappropriate. Alrighty. So Ramona, I mean, y'all, there's food. Are you guys not hungry? She literally cooked for you. Go ahead and eat. So Ramona is dancing her heart away, dancing the anger and the pain away, because she's really trying to figure out what's up with Danny. Everyone's back from Harvest Fest. Campus and the community are alive and thriving again. The gypsy is at the door. Look at Seline. Beautiful. I changed her hairstyle. So Ramona, I think what you got to do right now is hop on that phone of yours, and she's going to text Danny. And she's going to be like, hey, do you have a minute to talk? Like, I don't know what's going on with you. I saw you on campus. You didn't answer. Like, I'm not really sure if you think ghosting people is how you go about things, but it's not. So give me a call. Actually, I'm going to call you and make sure you pick up. Danny. And I think we'll invite him over. She's going to be like, Danny, do you have time to talk? You've been dodging my calls. Like, enough is enough. I gave you space during Harvest Fest. He's like, okay. I'll come over. Like, relax. She's like, okay, awesome. So Ramona is going to head upstairs and she is going to get ready because Danny is literally going to show up in 3 seconds. Look how happy she's walking. She's like, my man is coming. My man is coming. It's the delusion for me. Danny, are you? Yeah, he's out here by the trash can. He had to throw away the evidence. Evidence of what? I don't know. Look how pretty the campus is. I'm really happy I got the lot back. I didn't get it back, but I was able to redo it. Look at these beautiful butterflies. So nice. She's like, hey, Danny. He's like, hey, Ramona. Like a high five. She's like, thanks for coming over. He's like, I got you. She's like, so I wanted to talk. I haven't seen you in a while. He's like, yeah, you haven't. She's like, okay. How was your Harvest Fest? He's like, it was pretty cool. I went by my sister. She's like, oh, you have a sister? He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I have a sister. She's like, oh, that was information I didn't know. I'd probably know if you would tell me things about yourself. It's like, I guess you have a point. She's like, Danny, we need to talk. And he's like, what do you want to talk about? You keep telling me we need to talk. I'm here to talk, so talk. And she's like, don't be mean. He's like, I'm not being mean. It's laughable. What do you want me to say? She's like, okay, your period ended. Congratulations. Let's ask a question. I think that's how we get the ball rolling. What are we going to ask? Well, what turns you on? Let's ask that. Okay, y'all. The chat is going well, though. The tiki-taka is back and forth. He's like, I've been busy. My sister was talking about joining a sports team. I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. I've been busy. She's like, I love that for you. A sports team? He's like, yeah. Let's ask him, do you like what you see? Ooh, that's a big one. Well, let's ask, what do you want? That's a fair question. She's gonna be like, well, Danny, what do you want? What do you want? He's like, what does that matter to you? What I want or what I don't want? Ooh, y'all. I think she's gonna be irritated. Let's argue, because she's a bit unstable. She's not like the super friendly understanding. She's like, no, tell me what you want, because at one point in time you're in my phone, you're texting me, you're interacting with me, and then the next minute you're ignoring me. You have this random sister I don't know about. Like, what the heck? And he's like, no, you know what, I don't have time for this. Let's chat again. She's like, this is boring. Like, you're boring me. She says all that, but she wants to be best friends with him, right? She wants to be close with him. She likes him a lot. He's not giving a lot. He's not giving much in this conversation. So he's like, Ramona, we already talked about this. You go your way, I go my way. You know, we just move on. Like, what's so hard about that? She's like, I can't move on. Your mind, you're messing with my mind. Like, we were cool and now we're not cool. Don't you understand that that's confusing for me? I like you, Danny. Okay, y'all, we have to ask the big question here. Ask, do you like what you see? Do you like me? Or is it just all, oh, he doesn't like her. He said, it's over, Ramona. I said it's over and it's over. I have no interest of bringing it back again. Oh my gosh. He's like, we hooked up. Look at the little undies dialogue. He's like, we hooked up. It was a one-time thing, and now we're done. Like, just move on. Danny. And remember, y'all, Danny's non-committal, so he doesn't even really. He's not looking to be tied down, and they're in university. I mean, they're younger. Ramona's not gonna lay down and be rolled over. No, she's like, what? Oh, okay, because that's not what your text messages say. That's not what you were saying to me a month ago. And he's like, well, things change. She's like, you know what, Danny? Goodbye. I know she's going to probably hug him, but let's pretend she just like shoved him or something. She's like, you know what, Danny? You can leave. He's like, oh, gladly. Oop. That didn't go too well, Ramona girl. I'm sorry. Who is she close to in the house? She's close with Dayton, and they don't have any bolts. So I kind of think like they're genuinely friends. So I'm going to have her call him up, and she'll just kind of like vent to him. Where he at? Why is his face messed up, you guys? Oh my gosh. I can tell from the... Oh my gosh. She's gonna be like, Dayton, you wouldn't believe... Oh my gosh, she scared me. Oh, Patrick! He's like, hey. Patrick's like, hey, Ramona, is Tiana here? Why is Patrick's face messed up? Is it just me? Like, the jaw. You guys, his face is messed up. Well, Patrick showed up, and while Ramona's on the phone talking about her woes, I'm sure he's here to see Tiana. So let's play Tiana. What are they doing right now? They're playing red hands. It's okay, girl. Just let it go. So Tiana's out here. She's like, Patrick? Ramona's like, can you guys keep it down? Like, I'm talking. She's like, hey. Okay, hey. Okay, interesting that he came by. What's up? She's like, oh my gosh, you would not guess what happened to me. That Professor Rodney, he showed up here this morning. He's like, what? He did? Yeah, he did. Gossip. Let's see who she actually gossips about. Oh, okay. Some random student. She's like, he did. And he was so upset. And I don't know, he just gives me such creepy vibes. I think Patrick will be like, I don't think you should be in his lab anymore. I think you should really start to be careful because it's kind of freaking me out. What is he doing here? Tiana's like, don't worry. I think I've been calling her Ramona. I mean Tiana. Tiana's like, don't worry. I'm going to be no reason to be alarmed. I know what to do. If he gets creepy, I'll punch him in his face. Patrick's like, atta girl. But can we talk about why Patrick's face is so messed up? Are all the guys' faces messed up? Like, what's going on? Anyway, Patrick, what do you want? Why'd you come here? Just to hang out or propose? Not engagement. Let's flirt. He's like, I just wanted to spend time with you. Last time we hung out, you know, things were a bit busy. But what do you say? Oh, you guys, I think we have a love connection. Oh, she's in love with him. Oh, she's in love with him. This is so cute. I don't know, something about him being a little protective over her or checking in on her after the whole professor incident. She appreciates. So maybe she'll let him know. She's like, I appreciate you coming by and checking on me. Although I'm a big girl, I can do it myself. He's like, yeah. But I just want to make sure you're good, you know? That's what's most important to me. She's like, of course. He's like, so did you want to hang out? We could do something. She's like, sure. What did you have in mind? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh. The ladies are being currently bullied, right? Yeah. We're going to have to fight you if you keep... Yeah. We're going to fight this mascot because he was coming to poke us right now. She's like, you need to get out of here now. This is a girl's dorm. Oh. He said, I'm the mascot. I can do what I want. Well, how do we know it's a guy? Somebody is at the door again. Y'all. You guys. The professor is back at the door. I didn't call him over anything. Oh. Okay. So why are their chins messed up? Oh my gosh. I can't even breathe right now because I'm so upset. I don't care. Whatever. We're just gonna... I'll figure it out. So I think Patrick is gonna have to take some control here. Oh, he fell in love as well. So they're solid. Period. He's like, hey, Professor, what's your face? Professor, what's your face? What's your name again? My name is Professor Rodney. I'm actually one of the deans at this institution. Okay, well, dean, you got to find somewhere else to hang out. Okay, because my girlfriend is not the one. Your girlfriend? Yeah, my girlfriend. I don't know who you're talking about. I interact with many students. He's like, okay, well, this one you're not going to interact with. Ooh, come on, Patrick. Fight this battle. He's like, get out of my face with this. You're just a boy. You don't know anything. Oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, you don't know anything. You're a boy. Oh, Lincoln's here. You guys know that. You guys know that Cole is our dealer, and I think he should get in on this. I think he'll like come here and be like, what the heck is going on? Professor's fighting on camp. Look at him. He's like, Patrick, you're good? I'm hearing you screaming. Patrick's like, yo, stay out of this, bro. Go smoke your weed and get out of my face. Oop. Oh my gosh, Patrick's about to go yell at the professor again. Sorry, Lincoln. Lincoln's like, no. He's like, I was just trying to help. Oh my gosh, this is making me laugh. Patrick's like, Rodney, Dean, whatever your name is, I'm not done with you. He's like, what I need you to do is stop coming over here. He's like, I don't know why you think you have any authority. Of course I have authority. Yeah, this is the time. Throw that drink. Mm-hmm. Boom. Oh, right in the eyeballs. Jeez. Oh, I feel bad for the professor. And then we're going to tell him to get out of here. Ask to leave right now. He's like, you are... watch what's going to happen to you. Watch. He's like, I'm watching. Interesting that he wants to study couples counseling. Oh, that's kind of nice. He wants to be a counselor. Maybe that's going to be his... What's his... Political science? I mean, maybe that's his destiny. Tiana, where are you? Oh, okay. Storyline. Tiana, my lovely it girl right here, excused herself when she saw that Patrick was getting aggressive. Why, you might ask? Because Tiana is all about image. She's all about branding. She's all about image. She wants to run for student body president. She wants to be a political figure or somebody respected in society. And she cannot be seen with a boyfriend who's like roughing up the prof. And she told Patrick, I've got this. And if anything happens, I'll deal with it. Like, you don't need to do that. So she's like, Patrick, I told you, don't say anything. I told you, let me handle it. And you're out there throwing water. You threw your water bottle at him. He's like, it was actually Gatorade. I don't care if it was Gatorade, water, Gatorade, soda. What are you doing? You're embarrassing me. I think he'll try and apologize. No, yeah, he'll try and keep the peace. Not you guys dancing. Can you guys please, Tiana, get it together. Apologize to her. She's like, okay. He's like, I'm sorry. It was my bad. I just want to make sure you're safe, Tiana. Like, I don't know. He gives me a weird vibe. She's like, I know he's creepy. He came to a college party. He's weird. But you beating him up doesn't help me. And he'll say, I get you. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's just forget about him. Like, he's nothing. She's like, okay. I just had enough. Thank you for coming. Thank you for checking on me. But I think I just want to like do my homework or something. He's like, did you want to do it together? Actually, I think I'll do it by myself. Yeah. So I'll see you later. He's like, okay. Text me. I'm around. I'm free. Oh my gosh, there's a fight. Rin and who? The mascot? You guys, Rin is literally getting choke held. Is that the word, choke held? I don't know. She's literally beating the mascot up. She's like, I've had enough of you. Trespassing. Oh my gosh. No, okay, girl. Yeah, get him. You're losing. And oh yeah, grab, yeah. Oh no, she lost this. She lost. Ah, gosh. It's okay. Tiana is just gonna give her a hug. Tiana is just gonna give her a hug. She's gonna be like, you know what, friend? I'm so sorry. She's like, get off of me. You guys did nothing. You watched him beat me up. I think she'll just get so upset and just like run to her room. I don't know if that's even her room. Yeah, it is. And just go sleep. Sleep it off. So this is Seline, you guys. I gave her a fresh hairstyle because she's blonde, you know. She switches up the hairdos and she's having fun. She wants to classic dance with Danny. So if you guys remember in the last episode, this is funny because her literal best friend is in love with Danny and she also kind of has a bit of a crush on him, but I don't think they have enough chemistry for it to be anything like really crazy. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. So Selena is going to actually just use the washroom and get ready, and she's gonna kind of like secretly head to campus, secretly, because she doesn't want anyone to know that she's gonna meet up with Danny, but she wants to dance with him. Ramona's like, hey, Seline, what are you getting ready to do? I'll come with. She's like, oh, I'm actually going to go use the printer at the library. She's like, the printer? We have a bunch of printers now. No, not that kind. Like the 3D printers for my major. Like I'm doing a class. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, thanks so much for offering though. Selena's like, I'll text you when I'm done. We could like meet up and go do a movie or whatever. She's like, don't forget we have that thing later. She's like, yeah. Celine, how do you feel? Literally lying to your best friend. Lying about your whereabouts because you're gonna go see the man that your best friend is in love with. Now I kind of feel bad because they're best friends. Like, should she be doing this behind her back? Ramona's like, you know what? You've been there for me, like, through thick and thin. And, like, with everything with... oh, my gosh. Celine said no. She's like, with everything with Danny. And she's like, no. Let's not talk about Danny. Let's not talk about him. She's like, okay. Why don't you want to talk about him? She's like, I don't know. I just heard enough about Danny, I guess. She's like, well, I'm just trying to appreciate you, Celine. You've been there for me. And I don't know. I just feel like I have a friend in you, you know? It's been so embarrassing, literally. Oh my gosh. What? It's the showers. She's like, it's been so embarrassing, like, just dealing with being rejected and everything. But honestly, like, we've been hitting it off. I'm glad you're around. You can see that they're literally 100, like, close friends. So I think this is kind of getting on Celine's conscience because she's, like, doing, you know, kind of betraying Ramona. But she also has this want here where she wants to spend some time with Danny. So I think we're actually just going to head to campus. Walk to lot, community lot. I hope you all are enjoying this episode so far. Honestly, I'm having so much fun. The stories are storying. All right, y'all. We are here at the park with Seline, Messy Boots. And this car is driving by. If you don't know how I get that, that's because of the mod in my environmental video, my environmental CC finds video. So you gotta check that out to look at that. But this allows cars to actually just pass by. Right now we see Seline is here on the lot. She looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. And she is actually just texting Danny and she's like, hey, can we just meet? I know it's kind of random, and I know the last time I saw you, you weren't really happy with me. Yeah, so she's texting Danny, and I think we'll now call him. He's like, yeah, I'm on my way. She's like, okay, I'll see you soon. So Danny has arrived. I'm going to quickly control him just to make things a little bit easier. Let's look at his wants again. He wants he wants to make that same strawberry cream dessert that Wes bought them at Harvest Fest dinner. That is so sweet. It's like, hey, Celine. He's like, hey, Celine. She's like, hey, that was fast. He's like, yeah, I was just on campus. It's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I just zipped by. You're good? You look really nice. Look at you in your nice little jacket. She's like, well, thank you. So they'll talk a bit. Oh, it's getting late. Now it's winter time, or late fall, early winter, so it gets dark a bit faster. Anyway, so they're talking. It's nice that they get along. So I think first matters first. We're going to appreciate him, and we're just going to apologize. She's going to be like, hey, I was a bit hard on you last time we spoke. And honestly, I'm really sorry. I don't know. I just get weird. Like, he's like, okay, weird like what? Oh my gosh, Dayton. Dayton and Athena are so similar. They always enter in the chat at the wrong time. This is not the Dayton. Like, who is that? Who is that? That is not Dayton. Like, what is going on here? This is some next person. All their faces are messed up. I'm so upset about it. I was about to just delete him because his face is annoying me, but I realized, you guys, he's literally seeing them, Celine and Danny. He's seeing them talk, knowing that Ramona just called him today and told him, Ramona just called him today and told him that Danny rejected her. And he's like, wait, you're Ramona's best friend. What are you doing with Danny at the park at 7:19 in the dark? So he's like, we should like watch a movie sometime or something, you know, like no pressure, keep it light. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I just want to hang out, get to know you. And she's like, honestly, I would like that, but Ramona. He's like, I feel like Ramona is just everywhere. Gosh. She's like, don't say that. She's not everywhere. She's literally one of my closest friends since we started school. We've been like joined at the hip. And he's like, I know. I couldn't even get a minute in with you because of her. Oop. Celine's like, don't say that. He's like, no. What do you mean don't say that? He's like, one date. Me and you, one date. That's all I want. One date. What do you think? She's like, you have a point. I don't know. I'm nervous. Okay, y'all. So these two are sneaky, messy boots. Okay. I think that he'll give her a friendly hug. Let's start it friendly. Let's see if we can push it to romantic. Oh. He's like, one date. That's all I want. You know you want to spend time with me. Oh. He's like, I just want to spend time with you, Seline. Don't you see we have a connection? Like, I don't know. It's just so easy to talk to you. It's so easy to be around you. It's just easy. And I just need easy right now. She's like, so what are you trying to say? That I'm easy? Is that what you're trying to say? He's like, no, I don't mean you're easy. I mean, you're warm and nurturing and inviting and just, I don't know. She's like, I get you. I'm teasing. So she's like, okay, one date. You get one date with me. Okay? He's like, thank you. You're not gonna, you won't, what's the saying? You won't regret it? Oh, she's like, slow your roll, one date. Don't push it with me, okay? Because I'm not gonna betray my friend for nothing. Okay, Danny, you got big boots to fill. Okay, y'all, Seline is back home. She changed right into her pajamas. She's feeling hot, and so she's going to go and take a shower. And what is everyone up to? Rin is asleep. She's sleeping off her bruises because she got beat up. Athena is studying her charisma skill. Ramona, she's still kind of sulking. Aw, Ramona. She's still kind of sulking from her rejection from Danny. It's not easy, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She doesn't even know what to do. She's like, do I lay down? Do I stand up? Like, what do I do? Tiana, why don't you make a dinner? Do we have cooking skills? We don't. That's something we need to work on. So why don't we go serve a dinner, mac and cheese? That's pretty straightforward enough. Tiana is doing really well in her classes. As you can see, she has a 4.0 GPA. Her performance meter is really high. She's been doing a lot of research lately as well. So she's really been killing it. I'm really proud of her. Again, she's giving student body president kind of vibe. She just wants to be excellent. I think right now Tiana is thinking she wants to throw a party, which I take that as she wants to throw a student event on campus. So we will do that next episode. But Tiana is definitely thinking, and she's just kind of like embarrassed that Patrick and the professor got into a fight, and she's just kind of like thinking about that, like, I don't know, like, do I want my boyfriend? He's not even my boyfriend, like, he didn't even ask me. She's kind of thinking like, I don't really want my potential partner to be like getting in fights and stuff. Like, I know he's trying to protect me, but it's just so embarrassing, you know. Seline, are you waiting for the food? Celine's like, oh, you didn't get me a bowl? So you guys, this is where I leave you. I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode. It was genuinely so much fun. It wasn't only just fun to record for you guys, but it was also really just fun to play. I didn't get any crashing. I didn't get any pink soup. So I do think that this new lot here that we're working with is a better improvement. No pink flashing, no crashing, no nothing. Like, everything is good. So this is as big as I'm gonna go with lots now, because I can't afford to do crashing. Like, it's not fun, you know. It just makes things so depressing. So I want to say thank you again. I hope you all enjoy. Leave your comments down below. I definitely want to know what you all think, and we will talk very, very soon. Take care. Bye.